his thing again. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Well, he gets a
okay, why is that player out? I don't want him my running back. What the hell? Why is he my starter? Elliott's injured right now, so I can't use Ezekiel Elliott. See, watch. 5 weeks.
We'll step aside. They'll run it with Olawale. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I'm going to do this one. Oh, yeah. They're going to like this. Depending on if it's a run or a pass. I'm not sure what they're doing.
On first down, this is Geis. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Haskins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. The defense was really close to well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, and he still comes down with it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Prescott, complete to Jason Witten.
There's a first.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Pollard. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And
trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked up by pro corner Josh Norman. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
It's Geis on the counter. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns. Stretch the lead out further. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays. Polished off by a down. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a first down.
Let's go. All right, come on, Amari Cooper. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Let's
on the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Okay.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Throw, Prescott.
No.
And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From midfield now, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Haskins on 1st down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. They're going to pick up 6 there on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Geis, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Haskins, complete. Richardson has it. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando.
First, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll kick things off with a rematch of Super Bowl 25. Buffalo making one of 2 visits to MetLife Stadium this year. This one to take on the New York Giants. And it's the Giants who are out in front. Darius Slayton, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From the 44, Prescott. And this is caught by Winton, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 29-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They go play action now. Haskins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
From the 36, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Oh my God,
and he'll be brought
that's a face
down.
mask.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Come on, man, you can't be doing this.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. If you see it, you call it.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Haskins back to the air. And that's complete. It's Sims. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. First down, here's a run with Peterson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Throwing on 2nd down. Haskins. Here's a screen to Powell. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Why didn't he have that tackle? He could have got him.
Adrian Peterson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Redskins scoop it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to end up losing it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They start the drive with Peterson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, Peterson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Redskins scoop it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or 2 about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run again with Peterson. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Peterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now. Haskins going to try to throw it.
That's going to be caught by Richardson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Redskins, they make amends for their week. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.